Shalom, family. Shalom. Most High in Christ bless you all. Here is another episode of What's Growing with JoJo, and we have some updates. I wanted to show you guys. Look at this bad boy. And just to give you guys an idea of how big it is. That's one of our little melon, and we have another one back here that is growing. I'm just so excited. And we completed, I forgot to share with you guys. We just did an update. Nilo move. Nilo's all in my video. I'm sorry, that's our lab, Nilo. But I'm pretty sure you guys see something new. We stained our flower bed with a protective sealant, or protective stain, I should say, because we noticed that the plain cedar wood was starting to discolor, and we just wanted to kind of preserve these flower beds so that they'll last a little bit longer. So we did stain them, and I'm very happy with the results. And I had to cut back on some of our beans because they were getting really, really out of control. So we did trim down some of the beans just to give them some, you know, better chance at sprouting, because I think that's what was slowing down the growth here. So we trimmed those down. We got the little okra still pushing on, and y'all already know about this little bed. But let's show you guys the second bed. I don't know. Yeah, I was on here last video. We showed you guys this second bed, and look at the progress. Remember how I was talking about the cucumbers and the cantaloupe, and look how much growth we have so far. And we added this little netting. Now, you guys, this netting was just so horrible to add on. It's not very user-friendly, but we made it work. But as you can see, we have our cantaloupe that we're going to trail up here. And we're going to add another one for our cucumbers. And then we had a garden discovery. So, remember I told you guys that I originally was using this basket as a herb basket, but I thought I had some seeds that I thought did not germinate, and I went ahead and I thought I amended this bed, added some more things to it, added some more soil, cleared out some of the things that was in there. But to my surprise, there was a seed that germinated, and it is basil. Look at all of that. All of this is basil, and we have our little flower here. I can't talk today, y'all. I'm sorry. We have our little flower here, but we have some basil, and I'm excited about this. Very excited, because I kept looking at it. I'm like, this does not look like a flower. It does not. And then, to my surprise, I came in and I'm like, every time I pass through this is a nice aroma. And I'm like, you know what? Let me smell this thing. And I'm like, this is a basil plant. This is not a flower. Well, this one is, but everything else on this side is a basil plant. So I'm excited about that. But the second bed is thriving. These over here, like I said, I like to share the wins in the field. These are not germinating. I'm gonna leave them in there, but they're not doing well. They're just drying up, and I don't know what's going on with this seed brand. It's called So Easy, and so far I'm not too fond of them because a lot of their seeds are taking a long time to germinate. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but it's just taking, the package said it's supposed to be so easy, but it's not. They don't germinate very well, so I need to do a little bit more research. Then over here, now I did not plant this one. I purchased this one because my rosemary was just not cooperating. So I purchased a rosemary. I still put in some rosemary here. And then we have some more basils growing back here. And this is our little homemade mulch that we did with grass and all that stuff. But anyways, we have some basil over here growing in. And I planted some chives and some thymes and some more rosemary. So we'll see what's going on. And remember the little watermelon plant that was in this flower box that we thought was a cantaloupe? We pulled it out. We transplanted it into here, and it's grown since the last time we filmed it. It's growing, and we decided to add these little containers because it's really hot. Like it's really hot. I'm not getting any break from the sun, so we added these little containers to help with the watering process. And of course, we have the eggplant here and another eggplant, and then I added some bone meal that I need to water in. And then we found these. This is another one that I did not plant from seed, but I want to try it out. We found these peach, what is it called? I think it's called peach and cream corn. Move, Nilo, out of there. You want to say hi, Nilo? Since you're all in the vid today. No. But we found these, and I said, you know what? I want to try it out. We have corn seeds, but I said, let me try these out. These will be my trial and error, see if I like the way they grow. We only have a few in there, and we'll see what happens. Green peppers are still doing well. I'm allowing them to get bigger now. Normally I was cutting, like taking out the little ones, but I said, you know what? I'm going to let a few grow. We have like 1, 2, 3, 4 on this one. And I think I remember seeing, where is it? Did I already take it off? I probably did. But we have 4 growing, so I'm going to leave that alone. And today, we went to Lowe's. Don't mind my son's shovel there. He helps a little. We went to Lowe's, and we found these chili pepper plants. I forgot the name of it. It's a special plant variety. And they were on the clearance for $1. So, you know, I snatched those bad boys up. They were on clearance for $1. So I figured, hey, let's try it. They had a lot of dried out chili peppers. I cut those off, and we're going to see what's going to happen. So, yeah. And over here, this is just a little sitting area for us to just relax. And I'm planting some more flowers up here. We planted some marigolds. I love flowers, so all of these is nothing but flowers. But here's what we did this week. Let me zoom in. I'm going to walk over there. We went to Tractor Supply, and we were not expecting to leave with these, but the offer and the deal we couldn't pass. We went to Tractor Supply. We got these. Can you see my fingers? Oh, there we go. These, first of all, I'm so mad because I bought, let me show you guys. I'm going to just walk over. And don't mind our dead grass. Like I said, it's hot and we're just struggling, okay? We got this container from Big Lots, and it was like $20. And I thought it was a pretty decent size. But then we went to Tractor Supply, and we found these huge, let me walk over so you guys can see how big it is. Okay? On clearance for $18 or 15. I think it was 15 or 18. So we snatched it up. Okay? But anywho, we found these peach tree on clearance for $15. And my husband has been talking about he wants a peach tree, and you know, we were planning to get it, but we didn't think we were going to find it this quick. But for $15 we got 2, and then we have the little grapevine back there doing its thing. That's a assorted grape, so it's green grape and what is it, red, whatever it's called. But we found these 2 for $15, and we couldn't pass it up. So we're going to see how those do. And then this is the new member to the family. This is raised bed number 4, and we just planted. Everything looks, there's no growth. Everything is from seed right now. So we're going to see how this bed do, because this corner gets sun during the day, but then it gets a good shade. So we wanted to try out some of our seeds that prefer the shade and some sun. So we're going to see how this bed does, and we'll keep you updated. Right now we have a transplant tomato because our other tomato, we felt like it has some type of disease, and we didn't want it to completely, I'm getting out the sun, y'all. We didn't want it to completely affect all the other plants that was in there, so we transplanted this one. And right now it's looking pitiful because it's so hot, so it's all dry right now. But we transplanted that, and of course I have some zinnias and marigold, and we have a few seeds in there, and we'll see how this bed perform. So that's just the update we have for this week, and just to kind of give you guys a little pan of how everything is looking. And I'm still going to do the review, so don't worry, I'm going to do the review. But everything I feel is doing so lovely, and I just can't wait to see it all thrive. So until next time, you all, shalom.